So how are you today, Erica?
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool. So today we're going to learn how to do the C cable back row with a neutral grip. Have you done that before?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you find that exercise?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. At the moment, are you currently injured or have you had a previous injury?
No.
And no muscle back soreness or anything
No,
like that?
everything's okay.
Okay, perfect. The main benefits of this exercise is that it's a compound pulling exercise which targets your back muscles. So what we're working here is that we'll be working your shoulder joint, your scapular joint, and your elbow joint. Okay, so what that does, it helps to improve and strengthen your posture. Okay, your midsection works, comes into play, also working your stabilizing your dynamic muscles in your shoulders. Okay, so functionally this helps to, lift things with good posture without hurting or compromising your lower back. Reaching forward, we're going to grab the bar in a neutral grip position. Okay, so that means that the palms are facing inwards. As you pull back, keep your core nice and strong. This is what the exercise looks like. Nice and easy, pulling that in and releasing it nice and slow. What you want to make sure is that we're not rounding the shoulders here. We're making sure that we pull our shoulders back, chest out, maintain that arch in your lower back. Erica, are you comfortable in your seat at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to try and keep our feet shoulder width apart, please. Nice and steady. Is that height of the chair okay as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so just remember, when we're working our posture, okay, we want to pull our shoulders back, pop your chest out, so push it out, and we want to maintain that arch in your lower back. Holding it in a neutral grip, as such, keep your arms nice and long, maintaining that posture. As you pull in the cable in towards your waist, I want you to breathe out. Every time you pull it out or release it out, okay, I want you to breathe in. So nice and steady, let's pull your elbows towards your waist. Nice and steady, good. How does that feel?
Yeah, good.
Good. Okay, so the muscles that we're working here at the moment are the muscles involved in the shoulder joint, okay, our scapular joint and our elbow joint. Now, what I want you to do is focus on extending your shoulder joint, okay, retracting your scapula and flexing your elbow joint. Okay, maintaining good posture there. Make sure you're breathing again. Good. Now, whereabouts are you feeling in your back? Are you feeling it around this area here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. That means you're activating your muscles. Okay, and what about here, your shoulder joint?
Yeah.
Perfect. And how's your lower back feeling?
Yeah, all right.
Good, okay.
Two phases to this movement. We have the concentric or contraction phase, where we're activating the muscle to pull the bar in towards the waist, and the eccentric or relaxing phase, where we're activating the muscles to release the bar outwards from the waist. During contraction, we're extending the latissimus dorsi and posterior deltoids at the shoulder joint, retracting the rhomboids and trapezius at the scapular joint, and flexing the biceps brachii and forearm muscles at the elbow joint. During the eccentric phase, the latissimus dorsi and posterior deltoids are flexing, the trapezius and rhomboids are protracting, and the biceps brachii and forearm muscles are extending. During the movement, it's important to prevent rounding of the shoulders and lower back. Engage the shoulder, scapular, and elbow joints, keeping the core active to produce stable, controlled, and effective movement patterns.
Okay, so today Max is going to be doing a standing shoulder press with the dumbbells. Have you done one before?
Yes.
Do you have any injuries?
No.
Okay, so we're all good. So just easy movement going up and down. So in the up phase, you're lifting the hands up towards the midline above your head, and you're making sure you don't hyperextend your elbows. On the down phase, we're having a controlled movement, bringing your elbows down to a 90-degree angle. Okay, making sure you keep your shoulders pulled down when you're going up and activate your back muscles. Make sure you keep your core stable while doing it the whole time. Okay, so now Max will get you to give it a go. So just lift your arms up so your shoulders are by, your elbows are by your shoulder. Okay, easy up movement. Okay, good, above the head, and then bring it down controlled. Okay, so you're activating your deltoids a moment in the up phase, and you can feel your triceps activated. And then bring it down controlled. Just bring your elbows down to 90 degrees there. Good. Bring it back up again. Make sure you don't hyperextend your elbows there. Control the movement down. Okay, just do a few more reps, making sure you got your core activated and your back muscles are activated. Okay, good.
Here we can see Max performing the up phase with a concentric movement. There is activation of the deltoids during the shoulder adduction and triceps during the elbow extension. On the down phase, we see eccentric movement of the same muscles, with the triceps activating to control the movement during elbow flexion and the deltoids assisting in the shoulder abduction. Max has his back muscles activated and pulled together tight, and his shoulders are pulled down. His core is activated, allowing him to maintain balance and control of smooth movements.
Okay. Morning, Sean. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Today we are going to be doing the bodyweight squat. Okay. Have you done this exercise before?
Yes.
Okay, how do you go with it normally? Any injuries or anything?
No.
No problems. Okay, so the purpose of this exercise is to work on the muscles of our legs, so our quads, our glutes, a bit of calf muscles as well, the gastroc, and a bit of hamstrings as well, so core stabilization. Basically, the purpose of it is to help us with daily activities like sitting down off chairs, standing back up, even getting out of bed when you're standing up, and keeping your bones and muscles nice and healthy. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration what we're going to do. So we're going to use this box, alright? You can imagine like a chair if you want.
Yep.
Main thing is we're going to stand up here, right in front of that red dot. Feet nice and wide, okay? Nice and tall at the top. Belly button to spine, so nice and strong, soft knees. Okay, we're just going to sit back onto that dot. So our hips are going to drop back first, all the way down, just touching, and then straight back up. Okay, you can have your hands right in front here, just for balance, all the way down. Okay, so the main things here are hips dropping back, and my knees actually staying behind my toes. Okay, so if we're getting our bum back on that dot, the knee should stay behind the toes to avoid any risk of injuries here and avoid any strain with the knees. Any questions on that one?
No.
Cool. I'll get you to stand in front. Now I'm just going to use my hands as some little guide points to help you with your technique.
Okay.
Is it alright if I make contact with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So let's go, let's practice that one. So feet nice and wide, perfect, and aiming for that dot, so hips back. I'm just going to keep my hand in front here to make sure the knee doesn't go in front of the toe. Okay, ready?
Yep.
When you're ready, let's go. Perfect. Good. Let's just go for 10 reps there. In the down phase, we can see the learner eccentrically contracting glute maximus, the quad group, and gastrocnemius, with flexion of the hip, knee, and dorsiflexion at the ankle joint. In the up phase, we see concentric contraction of the same muscle groups with extension of the hip, knee, and slight plantar flexion of the ankle joint. Overall, the learner is displaying a safe position with back straight and posture maintained, knees behind the toes, and heels remaining flat on the floor without need for further instruction or correction. 2 more. Good tempo, nice and slow on the way down, slow on the way up, and good. Awesome, how's that?
That was good.
Yeah, any pains, aches, bumps, bruises?
No, I felt good.
No, and whereabouts were you feeling the exercise?
My glutes, my quads on the way down
Yep.
as well.
Perfect.
So yeah, those are the main ones. With my hammy, when I was just loading.
Yep, awesome. So that's exactly what we want. So the quads, glutes, you might sometimes get it a bit in your calves and hamstrings, but that was pretty good. You had good tracking front on, so that was perfect. The only thing that we could probably little work on maybe is just to keep that tempo. So when we're going down, we want 2 seconds down, breathing in,
Yep.
and 2 seconds up on the way up.
Okay.
2 seconds down. But you're pretty good. Your knees staying behind your toes, chest nice and tall. When we progress, maybe you might start putting some weight on. The only thing that you should be careful of as well is potentially leaning forward and putting strength through your back and knees. You want to keep that chest nice and high. We had that pretty good though.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Perfect.